What are you expecting from this season?
Well, it'll be great to get back into the finals contention again. We're training well. Got a fit group, and yeah, hopefully we can win a couple more games than last year, which would see us fit into the 8 somewhere.
Is there a different feeling, more joy, more fun on the track this year as opposed to this time last year?
Yeah, definitely been more enjoyable. The guys are, we're having fun out there, and I think that comes through a lot of hard work. Like, we're putting in the hard yards at the minute, and we're getting a lot of enjoyment out of working hard together. And we've just started playing some matches, and everyone that's been involved with football, that doesn't feel like training. So yeah, that makes everything a bit more fun.
Pretty much a full list at the moment, apart from maybe Greenwood and McPherson. Everyone else is out there at the moment? Yeah,
everyone else is out there. As noted earlier, Talsy's running around on the side still, joining in a couple drills. So he should be available for when we start playing games, everything going to plan. But other than that, full list out there, having a run around and joining in on match soon.
Harlow's back this week, or is he back to full time?
Yeah. Cole's out there running around and slotting in nicely with the back group there. So yeah, he's moving well.
How have you found, I suppose, a couple of the draftees that have come in? Because obviously you recruited a bit of pace there with Chase Jones and then McHenry. How have you sort of seen their inclusion in the group the last few months? Yeah,
they've added a great new dynamic to the club. They're fit, they're quick, very good skills. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they played at some stage this year. They're going really well, and they're, as much as they might need to put on some weight in the next couple of years, their fitness is up to the level, which means they can get up and down the ground and find other ways to get involved in the game.
Are there any new ones that you think may be pushing for round one?
Well, all the young guys that we've drafted, they're coming along nicely. Usually guys that you draft later in the draft might be project players, but everyone that's in is slotting in nicely and look to be good players and up to the level. So in the likes of Will Hamill, Lockie Scholl, Kieran Strawn, they're all going really well.
How have both Rory and Tex taken to being co-captains? Is there anything different with the group now? No,
nothing different at all. They've both got different skill sets that complement each other perfectly. I mean, they both wear their heart on their sleeve, and I know Tex is lead by example on and off the field, but more for his game day stuff. And Sloaney, well, I'm not saying Tex doesn't, but you can see the way Sloaney plays as well, the passion he's got for the club, and they're just been acting the same way they are now for the last 4 or 5 years. So good reward for effort, but no one deserved the captaincy more than both of them.
Is Sloaney any more vocal on the field, or what differences have you noticed?
No, nothing really. Pretty much the same. He loves coming in every day and wants the best out of the group. So nothing that this captaincy that he has taken on hasn't changed the way he's acted around the club at all.
Tex looks pretty fit at the moment. There's some rumours going around that he's been doing some extra work outside of the club. Where is he at the moment? What do you think he is?
I'm unsure what work he's been doing outside the club, whether it's any extra, but he's been pretty diligent the last few years about doing extras outside the club. I don't know if he's picked that up at all this year, but he's fit. It's just good to have him out there. Last couple of years he's been on and off, but he stayed out there and moving well, because as you know, that same forward group get continuity in each other, and it makes it tough to defend on game day for the opposition.
Has there been many changes in the match that you've done, and in training drills and stuff, in terms of how you guys move the ball, how you transition, or is it going to be a similar game style as it's been in the last few seasons?
Similar game style, I feel. We didn't change too much last year. The thing that might have changed may have been personnel for various reasons, but we're still experimenting on how to move the ball with the new rules. In the centre bounce, there's a lot more space for guys to run, and still working out what works best in there. So once we get our head around that, I should say a few things might change in the middle, and maybe some personnel in there, but the way we move the ball around the ground and holistically won't change too much.
Do you think it might need some smaller midfielders? I think I read this morning Chris Fagan of the Brisbane Lions said that they've been trying a few different combinations in the centre bounce to do with the new rules. Do you think that might be something you guys do as well? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess it's going to take the first couple JLT games and practice matches to see what actually happens and what works best for each team, because a smaller midfield might work for a certain team and a bigger midfield might work for another team, or mix and match. So we're unsure what that looks like at the minute, but we're trying a few different things just to see what works.
You're a bit flat that you didn't get picked up by Athletics.
No, not really. It looks like it's going to be they've got a lot of very good players playing at the minute. That's what they've gone for. Try to get people that haven't necessarily been involved in the game to watch it, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I might stay here and do my training with the other boys, but I'll definitely be watching it on the tally.
A bit of talk about potentially, instead of the AFLX, having a bit of a state of origin, a bit of a comeback.
Yep.
Is that something that the players would be interested if you had to, you don't know what this round of AFLX is like, but if you had to choose between something, did that sort of spark?
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. I reckon I went to the game at the G when the All-Stars versus the Victorian side a while ago. I think, well, that was a fair while ago then. Brett Burton, Andrew McLeod and stuff were playing there, and I loved watching that. But and from all reports, the guys that played in that from here, that are working here, loved playing in that. So I was a spectator then. I was all for it, and I'd be keen to play in that. Yeah.
Do you think that would, if you got an opportunity like that, it would sort of make you go, I suppose, a bit hard? I would understand if you guys probably, hovered around second or third gear in pre-season games, but if it was a state of origin element, would you be inclined to, be playing for a bit more if you had a state jump on?
I think it's all dependent on the individual, really. Like depending on whether that means something to them, or I know some other people are going to take a liking to regular season games more than that. So yeah, I generally think it's all up to the individual. I know if I'd be playing, I'd be having a crack, but other guys might just playing it to get through and say they played in the game. So when if it gets to that stage, I guess we have to have a look at that and find out who actually wants to play in it. Yeah.
Rory, just on your own form, you had a pretty good season last year. You finished ninth in the best and fairest, but you got dropped for a few games there midway through the season. How did you, I suppose, react to getting dropped first, and then I suppose coming back and getting some good form in the back end of the season? Yeah,
that's right. Obviously disappointing in the middle of last year. Lost me way a bit in due to what works for myself, and coach gave me a few weeks to get back on track, but ultimately led to me being dropped. So they gave me a few key points to go back and work at, which I based my game around, and saw myself getting that right in the SANFL, and then coming back and hitting the ground running with those same values that the coach gave me to work on. So I was happy with the way I responded there, but in an ideal world I wouldn't be playing in the SANFL. So hopefully it doesn't get to that stage, but they're very good, the coaching group, on if someone makes their way back there, what they want to see, and focus points to work on.
What were those key points, if you don't mind?
No, that's just for myself. It's playing with confidence, taking the game on, and not being hesitant to kick the ball.
Matty Wright's come back as the coach from Carlton. Obviously he's been in Adelaide before. How's his impact been with the group?
Yeah, that's right. Pardon the pun. He's going really well. So he could still play at the level, but it's great that he's taken a coaching role on here, and he can really relate to us because he should still be in the playing system. But it's a great coach, and obviously 1 year removed, he can still relate, and working with the younger forwards on leading patterns, and some of the guys might be a bit hesitant to go see an older coach, but he's there. He's a good sounding board for those younger guys that might be a bit hesitant, and he's fitting in well. That
coaching advice you got, has that helped you going into this pre-season?
Yes, well, it's a good time of the year. I mean, there's no pressure. There is pressure. We're all fighting for spots at the minute at training, but it's not as results based at the minute. So it's a good time of the year. We're all getting fit. We're all running around playing games, but I haven't lost my way in any sense at the minute. So they're the values I've always had, but sometimes you just forget about him in what is a long football season.